Hello, welcome, dear spiritual friends, lovers, brothers and sisters, enlightened ones, dear ones. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's Wednesday night here where I am, and it's, of course, people call it hump day. So we're going to get over the hump for the rest of the week, and we're going to do it together, be enlightened and inspired. Those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martin, and I'm certified in angel therapy, certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing, and I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for joining me tonight and saying hi. So I hope you all felt blessed and wonderful. I hope you're also still feeling the energies from the eclipse and, of course, the new moon energies, which we will be feeling these energies for 6 months. So I hope you have a good, powerful plan going on. Hello, beautiful Mary, my longtime beautiful friend. Hello, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Well, good afternoon to you, Judy Davis. It's evening where I am. I know we gathered with the magnificent internet and Facebook that we can gather from people from all over the world and all over the country, and of course different time zones, and we can still get together. And I think that's absolutely magnificent and wonderful because we're covered. Our love and energies are covered from all over the world as we come together. It's more powerful when we come together and join together to be enlightened and inspired and to send positive, loving energies. When we do this all together at one time, regardless where you are in the world, it's like 100 times more powerful. So it's great that we can all come together for this. Yes, Lisa, you can contact me. Absolutely. Good evening. Colleen, thank you for joining me tonight as well. Thank you all for the love and support. Lisa, you can message me and we could set something up for you, okay? So I had already called upon God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels, and of course Archangel Michael, to be with me tonight. And because of law of attraction and power of intention, I'm not going to get any cards wrong. So we're just going, their energies that are here with me. I saged, and we have, hello, Shima. Thank you for joining me and showing me some love. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Lisa. We have Ganesha's birthday is on Friday, the 25th. So I've been preparing for his birthday. I'm all excited. And those who don't know who Ganesha is, he's an Indian god who's got the elephant head, and he's the most intelligent and most compassionate God that there is, and he removes obstacles and he helps with everything and all things. So I had found this one mantra song, and it just ended right before I came on. I had it playing, and it's they're preparing for his birthday celebration, and and it had me dancing around. It was really nice. Yes, he removes all obstacles that get in your way, and he manifests. He's loving, he's compassionate, he's extremely intelligent. His specialty is in like numbers, mathematics, and we need math for everyday life, of course, and of course to remove any obstacles that are in our way. And I have him in several, you might see him behind me on the shelf there. I have him in front of me here. I have him in my living room. So I have him several places around, and so I just love Ganesha. So I hope if you guys are interested in him, take a look. Just do a little bit of research on him and help celebrate him too. I give him grass every day because I don't have the specialty grass that he likes. I forget, I can't think of it right now. So, but I give him regular grass every day, and so he doesn't go hungry. So, but anyway, so we'll get back to, I already called on divine help, and I'm going to ask all of you to go ahead and call on your angels and send them out to me. Let them meet and greet with my angels. So have a little bit of an angel party. And they can also guide and select the message and the cards that were needed to hear today. It's a group effort. It's more powerful, more stronger when we come together and work together in this way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to shuffle the Archangel Michael prayer cards. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. They go back to you. They're assigned to you. In fact, the fact that you're here with me, they're all together as one. So I'm shuffling the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what message and prayer that he has for us. And for those who don't know Archangel Michael, he is God's biggest and most powerful angel. And not only is he an archangel, he's also an ascended master. He's a saint. So he's really, really, really powerful. And he's good at just about anything and everything that you need help with. He's there, and he's huge. If you ever connect to his energy, his presence, he's huge. He's gigantic. If he's in your home, he fills your whole home up. If he's outside, he's like the size of a mountain. He's huge, and you can feel his loving energy. You can see his colors, which are royal blue, or some purple, sometimes gold, that you see. Of course, I see him in the color royal blue all the time. And he has the ability to be with every single one of us at the same time. So don't hold back from calling on him. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. Him and me are like this. Sharon, good. He likes being busy. Hello, beautiful Minerva. Thank you for the love and for joining me tonight. Thank you so much. Our angels like to be busy. Hello, beautiful Stephanie. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Hello, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for joining and reaching out to me. I certainly feel blessed by all of you and the love. Thanks. All our angels want us to call on them. They don't want to hang around and do nothing. So you want to call them and ask for their help all the time, even if you just talk to them and send them love and blessings. It's all good. It's all good for that. But they like keeping busy. But anyway, this is really, really good, especially during this card. It was perfect, especially with having the eclipse and Ganesha's birthday is coming up on Friday. And so this is really a strong time. And I've been hearing a lot of people coming to me, talking to them about their health issues. And so it says, Archangel Michael is telling us, focus upon divine and perfect health. And the prayer reads, it says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Perfect health starts with here. It doesn't start with the aches or the pains that you have. It starts here. Because this is where we create. And this is where God creates mentally. We all create mentally. And we're made in the image of God. We have that ability to create mentally. So when we own illnesses, when we own sicknesses, we enhance them. We give them energy to grow. But when we disconnect from illnesses and sicknesses, and of course our mental states, when we separate and connect to God and Source, then there's only love. Healing begins. We have the power and the ability to heal ourselves. It's been proven time and time again. I do it to myself all the time. I'm never sick. I don't own any illnesses or sicknesses. I don't say I'm sick, or my head hurts, or this hurts, or that hurts, whatever. I don't say that. It doesn't exist. If something comes up I focus on how I feel when I'm in perfect health. Okay. If you break out in a rash, envision yourself what you look like without the rash. If you have a headache, envision yourself or feel that you're how you feel when you don't have the headache. And that's what you want to focus on. Focus upon divine and perfect health. Do not own an illness, a sickness. Do not own it. Don't say, I am sick. I have a headache. I have a cold. I'm not feeling good. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. You don't say that. Okay. You don't own it. You don't put it out there and connect to it. I am in good health. I'm in perfect health. I am a child of God. Therefore, I am able to heal myself in this way. And I can tell you many stories. I won't go into it tonight. I can tell you many stories of things that had come to me and gotten rid of it very quickly, very quickly, very quickly. And it's this simple. I'm telling you, it's this simple. As long as you admit that you are sick or that you have a problem, it's ego. Ego takes over. Ego makes us weak. Ego makes us ill. But when we tap into divine power or divine will, to God, to source, to power, then it doesn't exist. And this is where you want to connect. Now, if something comes up with you, God's given you the opportunity. You're given the opportunity to enhance this power. So this is why, things might come up, pop up. We're given the opportunity to enhance our divine power, our divine will. We're given the opportunity to connect to God. This is what enhances it. This is what empowers us. This is what is created for healing. So you don't want to, and as much as prayer is, I'm not putting down prayer, but when you pray, you're admitting there's a problem. And that's not what you want to do. There is no problem. There is no sickness. So when you pray to get healthy, you're admitting, you're connecting to the sickness. You are admitting that there is a problem, that there is a sickness. So you don't pray. You connect to source, you connect to power. It doesn't exist. It's not there. You're not going to give it energy. You're not going to give it power. You're not going to give it anything. You focus on who you are as a restored person, as a person that's perfect, how God made you in health. And this is what gets you more health. Now, I'm not telling you don't go talk to your doctor. What I am telling you, or not listen to your doctor, but I am going to tell you, try it. Okay, go ahead and try it and see what happens. I'm going to in I guess 2 weeks it is, whatever. I'm going to be 58 years old, and I am not on one prescription medication. I don't take even pain medicine. So I'm kind of like living proof that this happens, that this is true. A perfect example of that. So go ahead and do this. Focus upon divine and perfect health. The Archangel Michael is there to help you. Our angels are there to help you. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and shuffle the Angel Tarot cards, and we'll see. Now, if you haven't sent me your angels, now's the time to go ahead and do this. Even if you're watching this video afterwards, it's okay. Send the energies to me always. Like I have mentioned before, you can send your angels to the future. If something's going on in the future or any situations, you can send your angels to the future to be there, to set things up, to get things ready. So if you're watching this, to go ahead and send me your angels for the next reading, for the next get together, to be there to help assist. It's the same thing with Reiki energies. We can send Reiki energies to the future. If some of us have to get surgery or anything like that, have to meet with the doctor, we can send those Reiki energies, healing energies, to the future. And so things get a lot better in that way. Hello, beautiful Claire. Thank you for joining me tonight. Rashida, thank you. Lovely Rashida, thank you for the love and saying hello. Thank you so much. And always, always make sure you drink enough fluids. Have enough water. Even if you think you're not thirsty, go ahead and have a glass of water. Make sure you have plenty of fluids. Because a lot of times we could, sometimes we're feeling achy, whatever, and no matter how you focus on good health, if you are dehydrated, you need to drink. And we can very easily become dehydrated, very, very easily. And so if you feel that you're hungry, or maybe headaches coming on, or anything aches and pains on you, go ahead and drink some water. Have a couple glasses of water to go ahead and do that. Thank you, Stephanie. Everything happens better when you have plenty of water. And if Tilly was here, he'd agree. You even poop better when you have plenty of water. Okay, so we're going to cut the deck. Okay, so the first card is the Four of Earth. And this is a really good card always, but especially now when we're going through changes from the eclipse and from the new moon. This is a really good card for this time. And it says, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. If you believe you are without, you're absolutely right. You created it. So holding tight on your money, fear you're not going to have enough. You're absolutely right. Okay. If you are too cautious, if you hold on to your money too tight, you're absolutely right. If you hold on so tight, you're creating fear, you're creating worry, and those energies are going out. And you're sending a very strong message to God that it's okay for you to live in fear and with that. And of course, it's ego. Everything that we need will come to us. Now, if you're too frivolous with money, that means you're being irresponsible. Okay, so you're irresponsible, you're blowing money, you're not worried about your bills, or you're not worrying about your obligations and things like that. And that too is ego, because it's materialistic. We want things, or we're doing things, we're spending, overspending, things like that. So that's also ego. Divine will knows that you can go ahead and buy what you need, knowing that your bills are covered. Okay, so if you need to get something, say you need, I don't know, let's say your refrigerator went, and you're like, I don't have the money for the refrigerator. How am I going to get a new refrigerator? I got the mortgage is due, the rent is due, whatever, the car payment's due. I can't do this. You're right. If you think you can't, you're absolutely right. If you say, okay, refrigerator went, I can handle this. It's because this refrigerator is really, really bad, and God really wants me to have good food, healthy food, keep food fresh to feed me and my family. So he's taking away this refrigerator, and he's going to get me a new one. And yeah, my bills are going to be paid. Everything falls into place. It could be maybe somebody's given away a refrigerator or got a new one. They're selling one at a very affordable price, and you get it. Okay, or maybe you got a great deal on your credit card, or you get a credit card to get this, that it's an affordable rate. Things will come. The money will come in. It will be there for everything that you need. Okay, don't doubt it. Don't worry, and don't fear it. Don't hold on to your money so tightly with fear that you're not going to have it. Because you can leave this earthly realm tonight and you got all this money. You can enjoy life with it, okay? Go ahead and live. Do what you need to do. Be responsible. Enjoy life. Don't be afraid to go ahead and buy, something that you feel that you need, or to treat yourself. Don't be over frivolous. But, if you want those pair of shoes that you've been eyeing up, go ahead and buy it. The money's going to come in that you're going to need. I never worry or fear. Of course, I'm not a very frivolous person. I'm not a very materialistic person. You might wonder with the stuff behind me. I'm really not. A lot of the stuff I've had for years and years and years. And so the same thing. Don't fear, don't doubt, don't worry about it. Don't be afraid to go ahead and give. A lot of times we see people, and I have mentioned this before about being in a store, and they ask to give $1 to a charity or whatever. They're asking the people in front of me, and they say no. And I'm like, you can afford this. We all can afford to be charitable. It's our opportunity. It's our duty as human beings to be charitable. And yes, we have the money to do it. I don't care if it's 50 cents, if it's $1, if it's $5, $10, $100, whatever. We can afford to be charitable. We're given the opportunity to do this, to give. And when you deny this opportunity, when you block this opportunity, then you stay stuck. You stay without money coming to you. The old saying, you've got to give in order to receive. Well, yeah, but you also got to be open to receive. And not all of us are open to receive abundance. We block it all the time. Okay? You always can afford to be charitable. I don't care who it is, what it is, where it is, when it is. You can afford it. And do not deny that opportunity to bless someone. And this is true even with, there's a lot of places I drive by, and today there was a group of people collecting for homeless people on the street, and of course the red light and everybody goes out, and I'm fishing through my bag to try to hurry up and find something to give them before the light changed. And and they're so grateful to do this. It's not up to you to judge whether they are legit or not. It's not up to you to judge whether they're worthy or not. That's not up to you. That's ego. You're given the opportunity to give. I don't care who it is, what it is. God only sees what you do. And if you judge, find fault, then you are not godlike. It doesn't matter if that person's going to take that money and go buy booze with it or buy drugs with it. That's not it. What means something is what you do, not what that person does. It's what you do that counts. So don't hold on to your money so tight that you cannot give or think you can't afford to give, because you can. You all can afford to be charitable, always. Whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's recycling things that we had, donating, we can all be charitable. You can always give. Don't deny and don't turn down this divine opportunity that you have been given. Love this. I love these. What do you hear this next card? I love this. It says, Suzanne, you're absolutely, Suzanne says, I bless your water before drinking it because it picks up vibrations. When I'm saying drink the water, yes. I bless all my food all the time. Because you never know, somebody who's having a terrible, terrible time or very ego energy picked up that apple before you did. And their energies are on that apple. And here you come by, oh, this looks like a nice apple. Okay, I'll buy this one. I think you take it home or you eat it. No, always bless your food. Always bless your food, your water, all that. Absolutely. Kim, be charitable always. Not whenever you can, always. Always. If you don't have cash, you got change, maybe the bottom of your bag. just go ahead and do this. It's going to come back to you. Because after I just did the Four of Earth card and talked about being charitable, guess what card comes up next? The Six of Earth. And guess what the angels tell us? Gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. Allah. Woohoo. So we're really getting a strong message about my glasses are crooked here. I gotta fix them. Probably still okay. Too frivolous or too cautious with money. Stop being that way. Okay. Know that you are provided for. This is really gifts of money, time, or effort. This is part of being charitable. Okay. Giving gifts of money or coming to us, time or effort. Like it says, you can do whatever you can to be charitable. Do not deny the opportunity to give or to be charitable. When you do this, new career opportunities. Now that this, maybe some of you aren't working, or when it says, now this is a general reading. So when we have new career opportunities, it might not mean like a raise or advancement, but what it means is new things coming to you. There's three now. New things coming to you that's going to enhance money, financial situation, receiving the loan or paying off debts. You're going to get the money to buy that refrigerator that you need. Okay, it's going to come. You will have the money to pay your debts, to pay your bills, to pay your mortgage. You're going to have these things because you're a responsible person. You're fearless. You don't worry. You know you're a child of God. You are in his favor, and all these wonderful things are coming to you. Very, very strong message tonight. Very strong message. Exactly, Connie. Exactly. Like I was saying earlier, it could be time. It could be donating. Any of those things. Connie says sometimes charitable could be giving actual food, or maybe rescue, volunteer, or anything you can. Yeah, we go to during Halloween time. There's this farm here that has this wonderful stuff, and you get a discount if you bring a bag of food. I go ahead and bring like 5 bags of food. I go ahead and bring 5 bags of food, and they're always shocked. I guess people put a few things in a bag and they don't say how many things. I bring 5 big bags of food and say, here, go ahead. And to give, because during Halloween time we're getting into Thanksgiving and the holidays and things like that, and they collect food for needy people. And you can always give time, effort, recycle. I'm sure you have wonderful things in your home that you may not need anymore, that are in good condition, that you can go ahead and send. Very good, Kim. There you go. Kim's got it. Very good, very good. Kim says her sister was hungry and had no money the other day, and she put together a box of food and went shopping for her. Very good. And she also bakes food pantry every month. Very, very good. Hopefully, you all who are watching this are connected, that you get inspired to go ahead and do this. Sometimes we get so busy in what we're doing and so worried about our own financial situations that we don't want to think of other people, whatever that is. But food, feeding hungry has a very soft spot in my heart for that. And and the giant food shop sells these during Thanksgiving holiday time, these boxes that you buy with that food in it, and you think they're like $10, and you buy it, and then they donate it to families. And I go just about every time I go shopping, I pick one up and go ahead and do this. So food, feeding people has a very soft spot in my heart. And whatever feels for you. Some people are, into animals, caring for animals, or the sick, or whatever's a soft spot to you. to go ahead and do this. We can't all be doing the same thing for the same people, because then the other people are left out. So we all have to spread out on what's close to us, so everybody's covered. Everybody's covered in that way. Very good, Kim. Very, very good. So we're going to, let's see. Okay, so the third card is the Dreamer card, which is really, really good. And it says, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Being fearless. Go ahead. Go ahead and be fearless, especially when it comes to worrying or doubting. Be fearless. Know that everything will come to you. Everything is going to be all right. Everything happens in perfect divine time. Follow your dreams. Don't say, well, I don't know, I'm too old. I know I'm safe where I am. My job's safe where I am. Everybody's happy, taken care of. And if you don't follow your dreams, what's your passions? And don't worry about you can't afford it. Or you don't have, I think we're going back to the 4 of Earth card. And the 6 of Earth card. Take that leap of faith. It's there. You're going to be supported. You're going to be doing this. When I had opened my dance studio, I was unsure how I was going to do it, and I put my intention out there that by the time I was 30, if I'd opened my dance studio by the time I was 30, I wasn't going to have it. That was my thought. And I'm going to be really quick. I've told the story before, but just to give you an idea. And so I was it was Memorial Day. My birthday's in September. So Memorial Day of my 29th year in May, and my 30 in September, I was at a barbecue. And I overheard people talking about the dance studio at 2nd and Jackson Street. Those from Philly will know where I'm talking about. As the woman had a recital, and she said she was leaving. She was closing. So I was like, what? Really? Okay. So I went around 2nd and Jackson Street. I went knocking on doors and asked, where did this woman live? What was her name? Where did she live? And they told me, they gave me a street number. So I go on the street, and I don't know the house number. I start knocking on the doors and asking, where does this woman live? And they tell me which house. So on a napkin in my car, I told her I was interested in buying her business. I put the napkin and I stuck it in her door. She calls me that night. So I was, hello, my darling Tilly. Thank you. I think you're yummy too. I'm telling a story. So I'm worried. I'm thinking, okay, how much is going to sell this to me? Am I going to have the money for it? And she tells me she'll sell it to me for $500. I got a dance studio, mirrors, bars, students for $500. Everything just fell in my lap. And I had it before I turned 30 in September. So I went, and she connected me to the landlord, talked to the landlord. I even got my rent reduced. I talked to the landlord. I got it reduced to $100 a month. Because I said to him, look, I'm just getting started out. I don't know how well this is going to do. You know, could you knock it down $100 for the first year? He said yes. See how things are affordable when you follow your dreams. When you go ahead and take that path and what you want to do and staying positive. I got lots of stories like this that's happened in my life. But this fell right on my lap. I happened to be at that barbecue standing next to these people at the right time to hear this and to go ahead and take the steps and actions that I needed to take. Go knocking on doors. I didn't know where she lived. I didn't even know her name. Take the steps and actions that I needed to do, and it all fell into place. It was affordable. I got a discount for a whole year on my rent. I had all the equipment. I had the bars, the mirrors, everything that was there. We made some adjustments, but I did that, and I ended up building a very successful business, and I loved it. It was a passion of mine that I love. Go ahead and follow your dreams. It doesn't matter how old you are. I told the universe if I didn't have it by the time I was 30, I wasn't going to get it. Guess what? It made sure it came to me by the time I was 30, and I got it, and it was a blessing. So go ahead and do this. I'm telling you, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the situation. Go ahead and do it. Follow your dreams. Take that path. Go ahead and move forward in what you want to do. It's a calling. It's a blessing. It's going to work out. Don't fear it. Don't doubt it. I was excited. As soon as I heard, I was excited. I just went for it and just go ahead and went after it, and I got it. And it was a blessing to me. I had the studio for 10 years. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the love cards. These are the Whisper Love cards from our love angels. Hello, my drawing Tilly. I was in the middle of a story. I hope you're doing all right. Did you all say hi to Tilly tonight? Okay, so we can go ahead and cut the deck. And so the first card from the romance, this is great. Have patience. And it says, love is patient and kind, always. We want everything to happen at the right, perfect time. We don't want things to happen at the wrong time. We want things to happen at the right time. And having patience is a gift from God. It's based on love. It's knowing that it's coming. It's not worrying. It's not getting anxious. It's not doubting. But whatever it is, it's having patience and waiting. And during that time of having patience, it should bring you into a place of peace and calmness, knowing, and maybe a little bit of excitement to go ahead and do this and know that you're right. Every second, every breath that you take is taking you closer to what you want to manifest, what you love, what's going to bring you there. Stay excited. It's coming, okay, at the right time. We don't want it at the wrong time. Look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. I want to say, right, the number one problem with everyone is ego. Ego. And when it comes to relationships, also a big problem is not loving and respecting yourself, settling for less than what you deserve. Now, we want to make sure we recognize people for who they are, but don't find fault with them. Don't blame them. Don't accuse them. Don't find fault with them, but recognize that this isn't the right person for you. Don't expect them to change. They're not. They're perfect in who they are. They may not be perfect for you, but they're perfect in who they are. So don't look to change them. Don't look for them to give up their whatever they're doing for you. Because if you're the right one, they're automatically going to do this. You don't have to do it. You don't have to push it. You don't have to force it. You don't have to do anything. Look at your pattern in relationships. Are you controlling? Are you demanding? Are you finding fault with people? Are you finding fault with yourself, saying, I'll never find somebody. I'm a loser. If you say that one, then you're absolutely right. Who wants to be with somebody who's a loser? Nobody. Stop saying that. You're a winner. You're wonderful. You're magnificent. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're intelligent. You're smart. You're wise. Hello, you're a child of God. This goes without even thought. Stay confident in yourself. Let go of the ego. Stop finding fault with yourself or with other people. Learn to recognize people for who they are, but don't find fault with them. Don't say, oh, that person is stingy, or that person is selfish, or this person is that. No, that's who they're supposed to be. Stop finding fault with them. Say, I don't think we're the right match. And this is how you create. So look at your pattern in relationship. Don't look at what other people are doing. Don't say, oh, I hear this all the time. I keep attracting the same type of woman. I keep attracting the same type of man. Same one. What's wrong with me? I keep attracting this. Okay, Rashida says, what if you're really in need of things like clothes and some food? What do you do? Is it ego not to ask for help, or is it ego to sit and say, God will send someone to you without asking? Okay, if you are the person in need, first of all, don't acknowledge that you're in need. Never acknowledge that you are without. That's ego. You don't have to wait. You can ask. Like I was given the information for my dance studio and I ran with it. Okay? Get out there and ask where it is. The abundance is there. Sometimes it's not going to come to us. Sometimes we got to go get it. Okay? Yes, ask people. Tell people, I don't want to say need, but we do need certain things in order to live in this earthly realm. So not that, but don't acknowledge that you are without. Say, hey, I could use some new clothes, but don't say I'm without new clothes or I don't have any clothes. I could use some new clothes. I could use some food, extra food. Okay, don't say I don't have any food. Okay. So be very careful and very selective on what you say, Rashida, okay? And go out there and say, I could use some food. Don't say, oh, I'm hungry or I'm without. And never say, so I could use some food, is what you want to say out there. And then go out there and find out areas or situations or people that are willing to help you, okay? Sometimes that you got to go after it, okay? Because it's there. It's not going to come to you. And sometimes it does come to you. Sometimes it will drop on your lap. Usually it's information that drops in your lap, and then you take it and you run. That's usually what happens. Sometimes right in front of you. I had one time, I have 4 children. I had 4 children in 5 years. And we were a young family, and we had just moved into this neighborhood. And one day I come out, and we had this nice porch in front, and I come out, and there was 3 or 4 bags of groceries. I was like, oh my gosh, who gave me these groceries? And I'm looking around up and down the street. I have no idea when they dropped it off. There's no note. I don't know who to thank. It certainly came in handy. It was a blessing to me. And I thought, well, I didn't really need the groceries. We were okay, but we were still struggling. We were a family struggling, trying to get things done. And I was made things meet, but what a blessing that was for it to come. Don't focus that you are without. Know that you are deserving. It comes to you. I got lots of stories like this of blessings that has come to me in the way we think, in the way we act. Of course, I had a lot of other things happen in my life, but these are blessings, okay, Rashida? Okay. So we're going to go back to looking at your pattern in relationships, that great inner strength. Look at yourself, how you're thinking. Is it ego? Is it negative thoughts? And this is true with all kinds of relationships with anyone, whether it's intimate, or whether it's with children, family members, friends, co-workers, whatever is with other people, how you attract it, how people treat you, okay? Stop finding fault. Love yourself. Change the pattern. Stop accusing. Stop finding fault. You're welcome, Rashida. And it will come to you, okay? And the third card for the love cards is consider your foundation. This is perfect, especially when you're looking at relationships. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love, how committed you are to yourself, how committed are you to make things happen in your life. Commitment takes faith, knowledge, wisdom, confidence, courage. Okay? That's what commitment takes. Commitment is not finding fault. Commitment is not lacking confidence, lacking courage, worrying. That is not commitment. That's you're not going to create. You're not going to bring in what you want. Stay committed to what you want. It's based on love, courage, strength, knowledge, wisdom. Tap into all those gifts that God has given you. You are being asked to look how committed you are to love. This could actually mean like a loving relationship, but this means loving yourself. How committed are you to loving yourself? How committed are you to loving your children or your husband or love in general? Everything is based on love. Your career, your home, your money, your family, yourself, relationships. This is all based around love, unconditional love, and all that. It's how committed are you? Are you wise? Are you strong? Do you have the courage? Do you have the confidence? Are you fearless? If you have any doubt or any of those things, you're not going to create, you're not going to manifest. Okay? So we're going to end tonight doing the Law of Attraction cards, and we'll see. And this is an affirmation for prosperity and abundance, okay? And it's something you might want to say every day. You can change it up a little bit to what's going on in your life. The affirmations are good because we're confirming wonderful things in our lives. That we are not lacking. If you believe you are lacking, then you're absolutely right. If you believe you are without, you are absolutely right. Stop thinking that. Stop doing that. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut the deck. The card is relax. This is great. I choose to relax and not to fill my mind with worry as it creates stress. Perfect card. I'll read again. It says, I choose to relax and not to fill my mind with worry as that creates stress. Stress, worry, all that makes us weak. And we manifest, it's not a good karma, it's not a good law of attraction when we feel that way. We want to make sure that it goes. Relax. Take a deep breath. Oh, it's going to be okay. Remember, you are creating your reality. Do you want to create ego, negative things, or do you want to create something positive? Whenever a situation, a thought, or word, or situation, anything that's going on right there in front of you at that moment, if that doesn't bring you peace and calmness and love, then it's ego. It's a perfect way, and you need to stop everything. Stop the thoughts, stop all that. Take some deep breaths and say that I'm not going to create this. I'm not going to manifest this. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to manifest love and power, exactly what I am deserving of. That's what I'm going to manifest. And that's how you have to think about it. Okay? All the best to you on Wednesday, getting over the hump. Some of you I know are already into Thursday, heading toward the weekend. and feeling blessed and powerful and loved. So thank you all for sharing this time with me. You are a blessing to me and one I'm forever grateful. If you feel you got something out of this tonight, please kindly share it with others, bless others, heal others in that way. The world needs this so much. If you are dealing with something and like to have a session with me, please contact me and we can definitely set something up. Let your peace and love fall down upon the earth. It is needed. Send blessings, send love all the time. This empowers us. This makes a wonderful joy and happiness for others and for ourselves when we do that. Know that you're powerful when you're knowing. God, the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. So call on them, use them. They're there for you for that. Okay, and know that God blesses and loves you. And so do I. So until next time, a lot of kisses, hugs, and loves from me to you. And I wish you all namaste. Thank you so much. Enjoy your night. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. You're all so very much lovingly welcome from my heart. Good night.